Hello everyone, this is Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is October 26th and I'm doing a review and outlook price analysis video for silver and gold. For the last couple of videos I've just been putting silver and gold together, and really because their outlooks, when their outlooks are the same, there's really no reason for me to do separate videos. I'm going to go over silver real quick first. Silver, I left you with 2 weeks ago, I left you with this for silver's outlook, this falling wedge pattern, which the price of silver did finally break to the upside. It actually more so broke it to the sideways before it moved to the upside. The end of last week, the price of silver still hadn't broken above it convincingly. It did. It had a high above it, but it didn't break the day above it. So there was really no reason for me to come out with a video saying it's still going to go higher. I was thinking more so that it was going to do what it did, simply because the market seems to be paying attention to what the Fed's going to do on the 30th. They'll be coming out with their announcement whether or not they're going to cut rates or lower rates, and they'll be giving forward guidance as well. I've been thinking that they weren't going to cut rates, but now I'm kind of changing my mind that they may cut rates. And if they do cut rates and sound more accommodative, then the price of silver and gold will go up. And if they don't, even if they do cut rates, but still if they say, well, we're still looking at things and we'll pay attention to the data, then the price of silver and gold may fall. What has changed my mind on everything has been this article that I read on Northman Trader, which I will put down in the description area below. I'm not going to get into the specifics. I'll just show you some of the charts. And really what it says is, in the background, the Fed is really pumping in the liquidity into the market. The market, if this was it looks like 2008 all over again. And really, things would be going crazy right now if they weren't pumping money into the banks, and it's just not good. And I really expect them to lower rates to try to help everything get back to normal. I don't see that happening. I've been talking about this stuff since 2008, but my website started in 2011, so technically you could say 2011. But ever since George Bush said I had to destroy the capitalistic market to save it, which is just bullcrap. If you ever go onto my website and read the about page, that's half the reason why I started the website, because I was just like, what are you doing? So anyways, if he had just done what Calvin Coolidge did back in the 20s, we'd be a heck of a lot better off today. But when you have no backbone, that's what you do. So the point being, the Fed is intervening into the markets right now. And right now, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a rate cut on the 30th, and we should see silver and gold go higher. I expect them to be very accommodative, but on the other hand, they may not. We had a fairly good jobs report come out, and for September, who knows what it'll be October, but on the other hand, the whole liquidity issue isn't good. So this is silver. We had the price move up, confirming the pattern. On gold, we have had I had it in a channel, which it broke above on Friday. Also, I showed you another falling wedge 2 weeks ago in gold's price chart, which it broke mostly to the sideways and moved up, confirming the pattern. Now, for the outlook for gold, I'm just going to remove everything. I'm not seeing anything specific as far as patterns go. The everything's up in the air as far as what the Fed's going to do next week. So it's really a hit or miss what the Fed does. If the Fed cuts rates and sounds more accommodative, then silver and gold will move higher. If they don't cut rates, or even if they cut rates but sound more hawkish for the future, then we may see silver and gold fall or continue to move sideways, because the repo market and the Fed injections of liquidity into the market itself, into buying back I forget, some kind of bonds. I can't. It's not popping into my head right now. But they're going back to their old playbook, and things outside of what normal economic indicators aren't looking so great, and they're really not looking great at all. So, and you can read this article by Northman Trader, and you can see for yourself where all the areas that the Fed is interjecting liquidity, and it may want anybody who's on the sidelines when buying silver and gold might want to get in. I would really, even to cover your ass later down the road, I would still get in, get something to help you in the future. So anyways, my outlook for silver and gold is just what I've just been saying about the Fed. It matters on what they do. And we have 1875 as resistance for silver, immediate resistance. Above that, we have 1970. It's been sliding along the 1750 level, and 1687 stands as support. For gold, it's practically been sliding around 1480 and the 1500 level. First area of resistance is 1520. Then we also have a resistance at 1535, and we also have support under 1480 at 1460. So that's it for this week. I thank you for your time. Take care, and God bless.